Today, we are going to talk about a very popular slogan in American politics and a conversation I had at a gas station. So it's late, and I walk into the gas station. I'm going to get some coffee. I get my coffee. I walk up to pay for it. There's a guy who is finishing up paying. And when he turns around, he reads my shirt. And it's the one that says, "Most of you traded your country for a red hat." And he is wearing a red hat. And he does not look happy with my wardrobe. So, as I buy my coffee, I am definitely angled so I can still see him. And he is standing there waiting for me to finish. So I'm like, great, this is just what I need tonight. I pay and I walk over to him. And he's like, "You don't like Trump?" I'm like, "Not particularly." He's like, "Why not?" "We don't have that kind of time, dude." And he kind of laughed. I'm like, all right, so maybe this isn't going to go the way I thought it was. It's like, "Why do you like him?" And he said, because he ran the country like a business. Now, there's a whole bunch of commentary there that can be made, especially the idea of Trump running the country like one of his businesses. But my initial reaction was, who told you that was a good thing? And the look on his face let me know that nobody had ever questioned that position before. He just kind of paused and cocked his head. We wound up talking about this for like 10 or 15 minutes outside the gas station. I asked him if he liked his boss. And he's like, "No." And by this point, I've already found out he hangs drywall. And he's like, "No, not really." And I'm like, "Well, what's your boss's job?" And he had a very colorful way to say, to ride me constantly and get a lot of productivity out of me. And from there, it's like, so his job is to get as much out of you as possible while giving you as little in return, right? Well, yeah. See a pretty successful business? Well, yeah. You really think we should introduce that nationwide? Man, I wish I hadn't talked to you. This concept, this idea of running the country like a business, where everything should be turning a profit, where everything should be theoretically based on some capitalist view of the world, doesn't make any sense when you really think about it. When you look at what the government is supposed to do, how it is supposed to function, the idea of running it as a business means that the government fails in all of the promises that are laid out in the founding documents. This is a horrible slogan that we probably don't interrogate enough. We don't ask people why they think this is a good idea, because it doesn't take long to get them to realize this is a horrible idea. If you have a country where the government's entire purpose is to get as much out of you as possible while giving you as little in return, I don't feel that most people would want that. The idea of running the country like a business is bad for the working class. It is bad for those people who seem most enamored with it. It might be worth questioning anytime you hear this, because it didn't take long for this guy to realize that that's not such a great qualification after all. Anyway, it's just a thought. Y'all have a good day.